We call it Familia Hope. Familia is family, so it's a Hope family. We've got 25 children here. Many of them lost their parents with the killings and that went on in the last months of 1999. At least half of the children here did have their parents were killed in 1999. Nearly all of them were part of that. The fact that they actually lived through it was quite amazing. Their parents were either killed with machetes or shot. That they are mentally as well off as they are is quite amazing in itself, because some of them did see terrible things, seeing their parents, brothers and sisters killed. And as you saw with little Moses, who may be on this film, he's got a scar on his head. At the age of 3 or something, he was hit with a machete, and I don't know how he lived.
Many of my children here never been to school in their life. Never been to school in their life. It's the first time last year they went to school. Some was 14, some was 9, some was 10. They went to first class in primary school. And that's why with the idea of building some extra like school I have there, and so we can get the teacher to teach them just like that, and workshop. So if they can't fit on in school like many Western children do, they go, like they went to college or something like that. But we not only want to do for our children, we want to do for the community. So every children in the community, they can come and learn, do weaver, ties weaver, the material. And they can do sewing, and they can do art, carving, carpentry.
I'm hoping as the children are growing up and using this place, that some of them may take ownership of it and turn it into something else and develop it, either for other children like them that need help in the future, because people continue, the orphans will continue to exist all over the world through natural causes, or they may turn it into something else, and that's up to them. And these kids are very symbolic, or a good example of Timor in general. The trauma here was amazing. For those that don't know, the UN says that about 80% of Timor was destroyed, and that's huge, and thousands were killed. But the forgiveness and, what would you call it, the mental health of the people, considering all that happened, is amazing. I have no idea how they are as okay as they are, but they are very resilient people, and they seem to have a habit of just looking for the bright side of life. And you know, if these kids are an example of children right across East Timor, half of East Timor is under the age of 15 at the moment, by the way, half the whole population. So it's a young country, and if they're an example of it, I think there's a good future for Timor. They're good value. Isa,